on the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Rixx coming to you live with yet another video, and I want to talk about the interview that I just watched with Adrien Broner. He just did a recent interview with Ben from Fight Hype. If you haven't seen the interview, you can go on World Star or you can go on YouTube and go find the video. He was just explaining how, black people don't support, which I totally disagree with. I believe that African Americans support, if not, more than other races, if not more than just as much as the other race do. It's just that, look around. Look in the black community. Like, does everybody not have Jordans on? Do everybody not have brand Jordans? Now, people think that just because a person, like, people associate support with money. Like, I had this debate with a guy before, and he was just talking about, oh yeah, black people don't support it, black people don't do this. I'm like, okay, so what do you mean, like, support? Somebody could support somebody. You don't just have to buy something from somebody to support them. Just being in that corner, like, you never know how you can inspire somebody, them listening to you, or however, whatever you're saying to that person, how much that can inspire them to do greater things. You could, especially somebody of Adrien Broner's stature, he could say something that'll inspire a younger generation of people and, to save them from wanting to rob a bank or kill someone or do anything violent, and that person could support them. He could have a poster on his wall, He could tell people, hey, this is my favorite fighter. This is my favorite fight, blah, blah, blah. That's support. I don't see none of these white people wearing white athlete shoes. Just look at the black community and their circumstances. And I know a lot of them make excuses, and there's a lot of lazy ones, just like it's a lot of white lazy people. Like, I've been downtown in LA, and I seen a large portion of white people down there that don't want to change. Like, they rather be lazy too. They rather just be homeless and not strive for nothing else. I've seen it, and we support, like, you don't see none of these black, people wearing other races' tennis shoes. You don't see them wearing white people tennis shoes. The reason, look at, nowadays it's modern day slavery. It's like a new form of slavery. It's a new form of cotton band pick. You got these black athletes that's out here making these white billionaire owners tons of money. And the reason they use these African Americans is because, why? Because African Americans support them. They watch. What conversation are they talking? I don't see black people sitting around, oh, Peyton Manning is the best quarterback of all time, or this person's the best quarterback of all time, blah, blah, blah. You always hear in the barbershop how, Michael Jordan, who the top 5 players of all time, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, blah, 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 and go stand outside and try to sell your product to a group of white people and see how fast they buy. Are people followers? Yes. People are followers. The problem is when black celebrities get to a high position, you don't see them have the same connection with black people, that they should have, That's because they have so many white people in their face, and that's what you believe, that only white people. But how many black athletes or, entertainers do you see at these charity events? When something happens, how many times you see them in the community and they care? How many cookouts do you see them go to? How many black softball, baseball, basketball games, whatever they go to? How many little league and these new like high school games do you see them at? Middle school games? How many games do you see them at? Because I see a lot of those people going to their games and supporting them. If I get my paycheck, when I get my paycheck, and I know I'm all over the place, but at the same time, y'all just bear with me. You don't see them. The same people that be supporting at their games, it's because you see all these white people in your face. And the thing is, when you look at, like, when you got all these white kids in your face, you believe that these are the only people that's really supporting. And it's all about perception. If the people look and they see that you don't care about them, then they're not going to support. People want to feel like you care about them, like you likable. How many times you been to the orphanage and go talk to these black kids at the orphanage who don't have no hope, etc. But I guarantee you, in them clubs collecting them checks is for a pop-up. To host them clubs. They want blacks to support when it comes to a price tag, so they can get richer and not care about, and not come back to these neighborhoods, because of the perception that's been popularized by, mainstream media, that all the blacks robbed, that everybody is like this, that all blacks are ratchet. It's like just look at shows like Maury or Love and Hip Hop. These women, they don't act like that in real life. They just really doing this for ratings. I had a conversation with this female, and this person told me that she can relate to Love and Hip Hop more than she can the show Martin. And that's when you know that the person just been brainwashed, because that's not your reality. Black's not like that. My cousin runs a rec center, and you have to pay these rec centers in order to, for your child to participate in these activities. And it's nothing but blacks there, nothing but blacks. I done seen him give kids shoes. He's not even their father, just giving them shoes. And I'm gonna do an interview about him, because we need more black. We need to talk about. It's like people like that get overshadowed. Shout out to my cousin Squeak, Jermaine O'Neal, if you watching this. We need more. I'm gonna do a story on him. But of course you're gonna support, Rasheed Warren, and you want these guys to. Of course you want them to be bigger than you, because come on, that's your company, your promoter, and people just follow us, let black women find out Beyonce dropped a new album. It's gonna spread like wildfire. Next thing you know, all the black women gonna be talking about, oh, you heard that new Beyonce, girl, that Beyonce album, all this other stuff. How many times you hear people like, hey, you heard that what you call it album? You heard this so album? Black people support what's in there, as far as like they spend their money on what's in their tax bracket, like what can they afford. When I get a new check, or when I get some money in my pocket, I give money to home. It's been times I done went to the store, got $5 back in cash, and gave dollars out to homeless people. Shit, I fed the whole entire homeless shelter before. You can look it up. These are things. This is documented. But we only support what can we afford. When I'm broke, shit, homeless person say, hey, you got $1, you got this. I ain't got it. But when I do have it, when I get more money, then I share. So it's just the perception that black people don't support. I think that black people support just as much as, white people, Jewish people. It get overlooked, because they act like they don't even care. I meet you and I ask for a picture. I can't even get a picture. Can't get an autograph, and I should support you. The main reason why, these white billionaires, or, white people, white-owned companies associate themselves with African Americans is only because they can make money off of us. But that's just my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.
Look, straight from the soul.